Welcome back to the Shake and Bake podcast. I'm here at the Hammer. A lot of news is going on in the NFL right now. Hammer, how you doing?
Breaking news: Giants sign Harbaugh.
I know, very interesting.
I'm a little surprised by that. I thought he wanted his personal key personnel and decisions, and they hired a new GM, I believe, right? No, they
Uh,
kept the old they
they
kept the
kept
old
the old
GM.
GM
I
Shane.
always so that's kind of interesting. Maybe I guess they'll give Harbaugh maybe equal decision making with this guy.
They said like he's gonna have like the Glenn power where if it's like a 50-50 tie, he gets the vote, I guess, the tying vote.
How sad, the Glenn power. I heard Glenn has lost a lot of his power to Muji, which is probably a good thing.
Well, it's like this is a good signing too because if the Giants, because Woody hates when the Giants are doing well. So if the Giants start doing well, he's gonna fire Glenn
It's
immediately.
funny you say that. It's a good point. I was thinking the same thing. I'm happy for the Giants to get Harbaugh. I mean, I'll root for the Giants. I'm not a Jet lover who hates the Giants. I do. I wish the Giants. I hope the Giants do well. And the Harbaugh should definitely sign and get Woody's attention. So I think the leash on Glenn and maybe even Muji has
Yeah.
tightened greatly.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting too, especially like how they get their draft picks too, because Harbaugh's the type of guy who, like, you look at Baltimore, they had Kyle Hamilton as a safety, who was like the cornerstone.
Yeah,
So
he's a
like
great
this
player
draft, they'll probably get the
from
Ohio
Notre
State guy
Dame.
Downs.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean, it's funny thing. The big news, I guess, you kind of alerted me yesterday was Devontae Moore, right?
Yeah,
Staying in college. Everyone's like, oh, he was it McShay or someone? Oh, he doesn't want to come out because he doesn't want to go to the Jets. That's the biggest
I
crap.
can't stand McShay. Like all of his podcasts,
But all
he's
these
like this
people,
guy's the
people,
LeBron James of college
people don't
football.
realize. I mean, listen, if the kid wants to go back to college for another year to get experience, I respect that.
Yeah, I do
Um,
too.
it's probably better for him. But then again, like you made a good point yesterday again about they just got a guy from out of the portal who's supposed to be a really good quarterback.
Yeah,
So
Raiola.
Devontae Moore could maybe not get beat out by the guy. So where
No,
does
they're
that
gonna have
leave him?
that guy sit behind him, and then Dante Moore get more reps.
Probably, but he's turning down a lot of money, and he's also it could be a injury risk, and also next year's draft stacked
Well, you look
versus
at
this year. This year's not that stacked.
you look at it, right? Like I didn't want them to take Dante Moore. I wanted them to obviously trade out of that, get a first next year in the loaded class. Uh,
Me too.
but I mean, it's like a blessing in disguise. Like the guy has no reps under his belt. Like you look at the quarterbacks that have
No, it's a good thing
barely
for the
any
Jets.
starts. It's like Trey Lance, Mitch Trubisky, all these guys. They've not done well in the NFL. And like your standard guys take, I don't know, weeks to develop in college.
Well, next
So
year, Matt, you could have a loaded quarterback class led by Arch Manning.
I
I
know,
mean,
but let me finish. So you have these picks, right? And the Jets, obviously, because Glenn and Muji are in the hot seat, so they're going to take more no matter what, 100%. So I like that he went back to college because we wouldn't have traded out of that pick, because so it's perfect for us.
no, I like it too. I mean, a lot of the mock drafts have the Jets taken with Alvaro Reese, was it the edge rusher
Yes,
from Ohio State. So I could live with that. I think the Jets, what
I
the
like
Jets
him a
should,
lot.
I think what the Jets should do is take him, take another maybe defensive guy at 16, and then in the second round maybe go receiver and maybe take a Chambliss.
My like mock draft that I would do right now, just going off of it, I would take Arba, Reese, or Tate. It depends on who you want. I mean, look at receivers now; they're very like a premium
Yeah, but it's a
position.
deep class, Matt.
I know, but I'm saying Cornell Tate's ideal,
Okay.
but he's 6'4" or however tall he is. He's huge. His hands are enormous. He's like that premier receiver that you want.
And
And
he's
then I
Ohio
would,
State, right?
it's either Reese or Tate. I'm only doing Ohio State first. I don't
Yeah.
want this Bane guy because his arms are too short. And then my
Ohio State.
second
Mhm.
first round pick, I would probably go Makai Lemon, the receiver from USC. People say he's undersized, but he's like 5'11", but he can run routes and he knows how to like read defenses pretty
Yeah, it'll
well.
be interesting to see on the combine in February, the when the receivers come out. I'm definitely going to watch that. That should be very interesting to see who emerges up and down the board. And it probably goes for all positions: running back, quarterback, and receiver, even tight end.
You would be surprised by this. A lot of people call me crazy, but I would go third round draft Drew Aller from Penn State. I mean, he's got the prototypical build, 6'5". I mean, look last year, he was a first round pick if he went to the draft.
What position? He's a quarterback.
Yep, Penn State.
I don't know. Last quarterback we took from Penn State was Hackenberg. That was before your time, and he was a
Well, I'm saying
bust.
what I would do is get Aller. He's 6'5". It's like the same build as Josh Allen. I would They're never gonna do this, but
I
I
think
would
the
fire.
Jets.
I would lower
I
Engstrand and
I think
get Dable as my
I think the
OC.
Jets are going to take Ty Simpson.
I want if they take Ty Simpson, I want nothing to do with
I'm
that.
thinking they like him, so they might get him in the second or third round, or third round or fourth round. I mean, you know what, I take a shot. I'm in the third or fourth round.
Simpson,
Yeah, why not?
he's
He
gonna be a
played.
first round pick. Some team's gonna take him just to
I don't
take him.
think
Like
the
the Rams
well.
could take him with their pick just to sit him behind Stafford to learn.
You think he'll go in the first round, Simpson?
100%.
Chambliss?
He's trying to get another year of college still.
Tree a shot, but I think he got denied, didn't he?
Now he's refiling a lawsuit or whatever.
Oh yeah, he's gonna
I
appeal
mean,
it.
but
He's
he's like
appealing
a
it.
back end second. He's 5'11", like six. He can't even see over the line. He's like Kyler Murray 2.0.
Well, that's
That's
another
why
thing.
he's scrambling around so much because he can't see over the line.
You know what? Don't count out the Jets trading for a quarterback too with that pick.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I don't want Kyle Murray. I mean, what are you gonna give? I'm not giving up my number two pick for Kyle Murray.
No, there's no reason to get Kyler Murray because he's still in like I guess the prime of his career that he wants to like get that Sam Darnold type of thing where he rebuild his career and stuff like that with the new team, like a fresh start. And we don't want to do that. We want to find a guy that's
What would
long
Joe Burrow
term.
cost you?
He's in no trade clause. There's no way he goes to the Jets.
Oh, he's got no trade
You
clause.
got no trade
Oh,
clause.
then he's not coming to the
He's
Jets.
not coming.
He's not coming
You
to
see,
the Jets.
Miami offered him four first and they turned it down.
Yeah,
It
no.
was
You know
you
what?
can't
We're
trade
not
for him
giving.
at all.
Yeah, we're not giving up 4 first rounds for Joe
It's
Burrow.
impossible.
Absolutely not. I mean, I'm just trying to think. Is there any other quarterback? I guess you talked about Kirk Cousins.
So that's the plan. A
Mac.
lot of people that I've seen want, like a lot of the Jets reporters are saying, let's just get a veteran guy. And then maybe like I said, draft a Drew Aller or like say Chambliss goes to draft, you draft them, you sit him behind them to learn a little bit, and then like mid through the season, if that veteran's not playing well, you put him in to see if he does anything, and then I guess if we don't get a quarterback there, we draft one next year.
So are we going to just dump Fields,
Mm, I mean, I don't know.
or
I
do
mean,
you give Fields one more shot at a starter? But by say by give him a couple of weeks, by like week 3 or 4, if he hasn't done anything, then you just bench him and he's done.
I mean, you could do that option, rip Fields again.
I would. I might do that. I
You could
mean,
just
you're
put him as
paying
a
him,
backup.
right? I mean, I would probably keep Fields for see what he can do for the first. Give him like a 4 game window, and if he does well, keep him going. If he does bad, shut him down.
It's also too just like the coaching staff in this team is just
So
pathetic.
bad, it's pathetic. I mean,
Like you just need a clean house.
I'm so happy the Giants got Harbaugh. That just like sticks it in Woody's ass.
Hmm
I love it. So now Woody, if the Giants start doing well, Woody's gonna fucking fire Glenn in like 2 games.
And people call me delusional, but like obviously they say like Mike Tomlin wants to retire and don't want to be like an executive role. But I mean, who knows? The Jets could make him an offer that he doesn't refuse.
Well, if he wants to take a year off, that might be a good scenario for the Jets. The Jets don't do well next year, and then they get, I don't
But
think
we'd
give the
have to
whole.
trade for him because he's still under contract next
Oh,
year.
brother,
It's like it's
just
like the
jet
Peyton
luck.
thing.
Fuck, that's
It's
ridiculous.
ridiculous. It's horrible.
Unbelievable. So, what do you think of the playoff games?
It was pretty good. There was the first like four games were probably the most exciting playoff games I've ever watched, and then the Monday night game and the Sunday night game were very boring. But
Right.
I mean, they didn't disappoint at all.
Well, the Pats game was pretty. It wasn't the greatest game either. I mean, they shut down your boys from San Diego. I call them San Diego Chargers, the lightning bolts.
I mean, the Chargers activated Hampton to do cardio. The guy didn't even go on one
I,
snap.
I don't. You know what? The Chargers. I got to say, did not impress me this year. You're a big fan of them. I'm not. And they didn't show me anything in that game, especially on the offense. Their defense is pretty good, but their offense was terrible. I think they fired their offensive coordinator.
Yeah, he's fired.
He's gone, and so is the Eagles' offensive coordinator. Eagles
Yep.
suck. I'm so happy the Niners went into Philadelphia and beat them.
That was great when they did the Philly special against them.
And AJ Brown, if I'm the Eagles, I'd cut him. He's such a head
They can't.
case.
You realize if they cut him, it's an
You see, he's
86
fighting
million.
with freaking what else his name? The coach.
Sirianni.
Yeah, Sirianni on the sideline.
If they cut him, it's an $86 million cap hit.
So he knows he has him by the balls.
Yep.
Wow, he really is terrible. I'm not even looking at him. I'm not going to put him on my draft board next year in the
I won't
fantasy.
even take him, even if it's like
I don't want any.
I'd
The
rather
only
draft DJ Moore over him.
the only Eagle I would take would be Goddard. That's about
Goddard's
it.
great.
Yeah, Goddard's really good. I don't even want freaking what's his name, the running back Barkley.
Saquon?
I don't
He
even
had
want.
100 something yards.
Yeah, how many TDs did he have? He didn't have a lot of TDs, did he?
They just like didn't give him the ball that much.
Right. I don't think. Well, he could come back
They used
too.
to
You
use him in
never
the
know.
pass game like last year in the pass game, they would have him run like Texas rats, run to like the flat, burn this guy, run like a streak. They don't do that anymore.
You know, I'm
I mean,
taking.
it just shows their OC was horrible.
You know, who I'm taking early Puka Nakua.
He's the best. I think the Rams are going to go with
He
the.
made the best play he made was breaking up that interception.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you, the Rams got to give Carolina a lot of credit. They played a good game. They came back on them after the Rams took a nice lead. But Rams showed their clutch. I mean,
Stafford
there,
still got it.
there's going to be some good games this weekend. I mean, you look at New England against Houston. I mean, Houston. Houston really didn't play well against
Their
Pittsburgh.
defense is legit.
Yeah, they didn't really play well. I thought Stroud had a really bad first half. And I was like, wow, Pittsburgh's going to hang in there. And then they slowly started, gaining momentum, and then they blew them out. And I'll tell you what's so funny, because Rodgers got his head beaten in. You see his helmet?
Yeah,
He was getting beat up the whole game. I loved
I
it.
loved it too.
Oh my
You
god!
see
He
what he
showed his
said after
picture.
the
He's
game?
like,
He goes, I'm like talking about his career. He goes, and I played for two great organizations, the Packers and the Steelers.
yep. Oh, he hates the Jets. I don't blame
Hmm.
him. Glenn looks pretty bad there, but I'm not really upset about them moving on from Rodgers. Rodgers is a jerk, and he's old.
Yeah,
He
I
should
agree.
retire. He should retire. I mean, he had a great career. You know what? He's
You
a
don't want to
meme.
ruin it.
He's a meme
I mean, he made the
guy.
playoffs this year. He had a great season this
No, he had
year.
a good season. I mean, he was playing good with the Jets at the end of last season.
Yeah, it was just the coaching and the defense was horrible.
No, they're just
And the kicker, I mean, look at the kicker last year. The kicker sold us, I think, 4 games last year, which we would have been like
that's right. Falk would have
better.
won. Walk.
The
Yeah.
moment, the team like morale would have changed too,
You
because we
know
were
what?
like
And
3-6
Sala
then.
was doing a good job last year.
And then look at Nick Folk this year.
Yep.
I would bring Nick Folk back another year, better minimum.
Salah's a hot candidate now.
Yeah, I don't know what's gonna
It's-
happen with him.
You know what? It's funny. I was watching Brady yesterday. He was on spitting chicklets, and they were asking him about New England. He said, the whole culture there is great. They get him in there. They train him well. They film sessions, practices, game time
You got any of that in the Jets
situations.
facility?
No, yeah, I just saying, but it was interesting to hear him say that, like how to build a culture. And he said that's what they did. And Grable came in there. He says Grable's a maniac, but he goes, Josh McDaniels is there. That's one of Brady's best friends, and he took over the offense, and it's just a well-oiled machine. And he said funny thing. It was about the culture, how you create the culture, make it fun for everybody,
Exactly.
make it a family. They all do things together. And the Jets, I mean, Woody Johnson, I wish we'd sell the team.
I don't know. I just like it's not even like his fault. It's like 95% Woody, but like the guy, it's because of the guys he hires are just so bad. Like if like you look at some of the owners, like Jerry Jones is like the GM slash owner, but at least he hires decent guys. Everyone like craps on him. I mean, he hires decent guys. The Cowboys are decent every year.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised at the Giants. I'm not shocked they got Harbaugh, but I really thought McCarthy was going to go to the Giants, to be
I
honest
think they're
with you.
choosing him as bait.
I mean, it's not. Is it officially done? I don't think it's officially
They're just
done.
finalizing it, but like it's
It
basically
sounds like it's done. I mean,
yeah.
that's a
Because
great
he
hire.
canceled all his other trips to the
That's a great
Titans,
hire for the Giants. I mean, good for the Giants.
but apparently the deal is like huge
I'm sure it is.
because he's bringing his coaching staff to his guys.
Yeah, he wants. I think he said he wanted 20 million a year.
Yeah, that's just insane though.
It is. I mean, but
Yeah, look at his record.
but they're also good organizations. The Maras run a good team. They're good. They're good owners. They're hands off. They let the guys run the team. Obviously, if they don't do well, the Maras step in. But
Obviously, that's every owner.
it's yeah, not Woody. Woody. That's why I don't think.
Now he steps in when the team's doing bad though. Look what he did last year with Salah.
Yeah, but he gets too involved. I think he shouldn't be
Yeah, I
involved.
agree.
He should be involved in the draft. And all
Well,
that
that's like a
crap.
lot of owners. Like the Panthers owner a couple years ago fired their coach like a couple games into before they got Canales, and like he was throwing drinks at fans and stuff. But he gets
Yeah,
involved a
yeah,
lot.
yeah.
There's a lot of owners that do that.
Yeah.
They want to win. At the end of the day, their whole team is to win.
Well, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be a really interesting draft season. I think it'll be a lot of movement in the first round. I think there could be a lot of trades.
We could trade back. That's an option too for us.
I'd like to trade back.
I want to pick next year. If they can somehow get a pick next year,
Well, they got what? They
four
got three. They
first,
got three. They got yeah.
that would be
Well,
unbelievable. in that
that's
class.
the funny thing. All these guys say, about Devontae. He's going to not go to the Jets. The
You
Jets are
can't
going to
escape
control.
us. We
The
have
Jets
three first
control.
next year.
We can control the whole first round because don't forget
Exactly.
the Jets pick is going to probably be in the top 5. So they have their pick, and then they have 2 other picks, and maybe even
And a
more.
second.
Right. So I mean, they can move to the first pick if they want in 2
I don't
seconds.
think the only problem is if whoever gets first pick is not moving unless they already have a quarterback. because
Yeah, well,
Arch Manning's sitting
it's gonna
right
be
in
the.
front of
It's
their
I'm
lap.
telling you what, it's probably gonna be the Arch Manning sweepstakes.
Whoever, well, like obviously I know we're not going to be a team that's, pushing towards the playoffs. So if you're the Jets, right, you want a team that's has a quarterback, got hurt, lands in that spot so they don't take Arch, they trade back to capital, and then we grab him.
You think the Ohio State kid is any good?
He's unbelievable. He's generational, people are saying.
All right. So
So I
it's
mean, we
next year.
could land him
Well,
too.
we talked about that. We will both like the 2027 draft, which I do, and I'll stick to it.
Yeah,
I
I
don't, I
agree.
don't. I think the Jets should just load up on talent and maybe take a flyer on a quarterback, like you said, Penn State guy, whoever.
Yep.
Later maybe in the
Yep.
third,
Could be Aller or Chambliss.
maybe yeah, in the third or fourth round, just take a flyer on one of those quarterbacks, and even the fourth round, and
Yeah.
and see what happens. Ty Simpson.
No. I want to build the defense up and then also like say you bring that rookie quarterback, like I said, get Makai
They
Lemon.
got to build the defense up. I
Like I
mean, there's
said,
no
get
doubt about
Makai
it.
Lemon, the receiver. You want to make sure that quarterback that comes in has the best available chance to do well.
Yeah, well, I guarantee they're going to take a receiver in the first couple of rounds.
Yeah, they're gonna take it probably in the second. The
Second, maybe
Colts
this.
pick.
We have
That
two.
Colts pick is looking great.
That was a great. Well, Moody did a good job. You think Glenn did it?
I can't stand him.
I really. He's the preacher. He talks such bullshit. I mean, it's just all.
Every single person, it's like 85% of the fan base despises Glenn, and then there's like that 15% that's like, you gotta give this guy a chance. He's a great coach.
Yeah, they interviewed a bunch of guys in the
Ridiculous.
Meadowlands, and they're like out of 10, like 7 said, "Oh, you got to give him another year. He's got to build his culture. He's got to bring in his
Well,
players."
those are people that go to the game. Like
Well, they're idiots. I mean, I
some
would.
guy said, like you're supporting Woody Johnson by going to the game.
That's
You're
right.
fueling
That's
this from happening and from
And
the Jets
meanwhile,
ever being good.
that scumbag raises season ticket prices. I mean, he's ruthless. He don't give a fuck. He really doesn't.
And the FIFA World Cup's at his stadium, so he's making more money.
I can't stand the guy. I can't even. I hate to even say his name.
Woody Johnson.
He's gross. Woody Woodpecker. I mean, I'd rather have Woody Woodpecker if I could pick the team.
All right, let's go to these playoff games. We got the Bills go to the Broncos today.
Bro, that's it.
Minus 1.5 Broncos.
Oh man, who do you like?
I'm taking Josh Allen as much as like the worst case scenario is the Bills and the Patriots are in the championship game. That is the worst case scenario for the Jets.
I'm taking the Broncos at home. I don't. I'm not really impressed with Buffalo, to be honest with you. I think the Broncos are going to run all over them.
I mean, look what it's Josh Allen. Look what he did with the broken finger last week.
The Broncos got
He
a good
took the
D.
ball in his own hands and
I
won
would
that
put
game.
I would put Patrick Surtain on with Shakir. That's going to shut his ass down.
Really, Shakir? Well, who's he shutting down?
Doesn't matter. The guy caught 12 balls last week. So what they're going to do, Matt? He'll shut down Shakir, and then Allen's going to be looking for his two tight ends all day, Knox and Kincaid.
Yeah,
That's
you're
all
right.
that's all he has. And they got good
Well,
speed
they
on
had
that
Brandon
team.
Cooks, the veteran guy. He had caught a deep ball the other game. He had 2 bombs.
I'm taking the Broncos at home.
All right, I'm taking the Bills. Then we got
Bronco.
really.
Yeah, sorry.
Then we got the Rams. This is a Sunday night game. Rams, Bears, and the Rams are favored by 3.5.
I like the Rams.
Really?
Yeah, I just think the Rams. I don't think Chicago's defense is anything special. I
Chicago
think
doesn't play well in the first half at all. And then like the second
I
half, when they're
think I
down by
think
30, they just come back every time.
I think the Rams are more solid, better on both sides of the ball. I like the Rams. I mean, it's gonna be a tough game. Chicago's tough at home, but I don't think their defense is that great. And I think the Rams and Nakua and Devontae Adams.
Yeah, Devontae also was like a little burning off the rust a little bit, and he's gonna be fully like 100%.
Yeah, I don't like the Bears' defense, to be honest with you.
I mean, look what the Packers were doing with like Romeo Dobbs. He was cooking
That's
them.
what I'm saying. I think
It's
I
gonna
think
be.
I think it's gonna be a big game for
People are like
Nakua.
Stafford and the cold weather is not a good thing. I mean, look what he did last year in the snow. He threw
You're
for
taking the Bears. Or
400
you're
something
taking
passing
you're
yards.
taking the Rams.
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams 100%.
Okay.
I love
So
Stafford.
So
That's my team.
we're one. You're one. We're 1-1. I mean, I'm actually 1 for 2. I like the Broncos.
Okay, so then we got Houston going to the Patriots. The Patriots are favored by 3.5. They're getting you
This
with these 3.5s.
I'm gonna. You know what? I'm gonna go against New England. I'm taking Houston
Houston's defense is too elite to not take.
against your boy Drake May.
Yeah, no, he's fraud. This is the best. Vrabel even said this is the best team we're gonna play that we've played all year.
Listen, I'm not gonna say it's the greatest bet in the world, but I'm gonna take. I'm taking Houston.
Vrabel literally said this is the best team we've played all year. I mean, they've played frauds. The only good team they played is the Bills.
They're still pretty good, but
They
I'll tell you
lost to
what.
the Raiders week 1. People don't even remember that. Like Geno Smith went into Foxborough and beat
Yeah,
them.
I just hope Stroud plays well. If Stroud plays well, I think Houston's got a really good chance to win.
Yeah,
But then again, Nico Collins is in concussion protocol.
they'll be like, give him some smelling salsa. He's
Whatever.
good to go.
Give him some vinegar or something. Whatever.
And then we got uh, what's it called? What's the game? Other game?
Seattle
Oh,
against.
Seattle Niners. Yes,
That's a really good game.
-7.5.
I'm
Seattle, by
taking
the
the
way.
Niners.
Seattle's a -7.5.
I'm taking Seattle. I'm taking the Niners. I don't trust Donald.
I'm taking 7.5 points for
I-
the Niners. They
I'm
did that
taking.
because Kittle got hurt.
I'm taking the Niners.
You see Fred Warner too coming off the Achilles. He's like ready to go.
Yep.
He's probably gonna play next week if they
Who you
win.
taking? You taking the Niners?
Yeah, I'm taking the Niners. 7.5 is insane to take with Kyle Shanahan.
And Salah's going to pick off
There's like
Darnold.
there's a stat for the Niners. It's Kyle Shanahan in the playoffs has never not made the championship game when making the playoffs, and against the spread he's
Should
undefeated.
be a pretty good game. I mean, I think they'll shut down McCaffrey.
When he's the underdog, he's undefeated in like games not Super Bowl and championship.
Yeah, Purdy's going to have to throw the ball. That's for sure.
I mean, obviously Seattle D's elite, but like Sam Darnold's gonna see some ghosts out there and throw some balls like we've seen.
Robert Saleh.
He's good.
He's good. The Jets are just so fucking bad. Anybody they get rid of turns out to be good.
The guy's like walking Jesus over there.
Oh
for the
my God,
defense.
Rodgers leaves.
Salah
Darnold
had his
leaves.
fourth string, third string guys that he's playing with, and
Well,
they look like the Legion of Boom.
Yeah, he's a good coach, good defensive coordinator.
Insane.
I don't know if he's a great. I don't think he's a great head coach, but I think he's a very good defensive
Yeah,
coordinator.
that's what I said. I said he's not. He's a prime defensive coordinator, not a head coach.
That's the end. That's the list of the games, right?
That's the list. Yeah.
We can talk a little hockey.
Who you got winning those games? You got who would you say? Broncos.
Well, I like the
Texans?
Broncos. I like the Texans. I like the Niners, and I like the L.A. Rams.
I agree. I'm taking the Bills. I think it's going to be Bills Texans.
Yeah, I think they're all pretty good. I think they're all pretty good games.
We'll say the Bills and the Texans win, right? The Houston gets home field advantage, and Josh Allen in that stadium is 0-4, and he plays the worst in his career in that stadium.
I don't think the Bills are getting past Broncos, to be honest with you. We'll see what happens.
I mean, 1 week of rest. A lot of teams don't start out well.
Well, Mile High is not easy to play in, and I certained against Shakir. Goodbye.
You know the
Goodbye-
Bills
goodbye,
played last year
Shakir.
at home,
Who?
first round, the Broncos.
Yeah, and they beat him.
So it's a revenge game.
Yeah, exactly. So, and hockey. You want to talk a little hockey?
Yeah, let's get into some hockey.
So a lot of talk about it. I was on a long, tough Western road trip. I just lost the other night to Winnipeg, 5-4. Horvath still has not come back. Schaefer took another hit. I got to say, they had to toughen this kid up, man.
Can we get an enforcer, please, to protect this guy like a bodyguard?
He took a hit in his stomach the other night. I think Scheifele got him, and he went down. But he came back. Then he had a bad night. Then took a puck off his leg. He was getting.
Oh my God, dude.
He was getting. Then he came back and he scored a goal when they pulled the goalie at 5-3 to make it 5-4, and then they lost. So now they got to go to Edmonton tonight. That's gonna be a tough game. Then they go to Calgary. Then I think they go to Vancouver, then Seattle. They're not back to I could call it the Coliseum. They're not back to Elmont until the 24th.
Okay. Long road trip here.
Yeah, they're still hanging in. They're second in the Metro, behind Carolina. So they're
Horvat
still
playing or no?
I don't think so. Someone said he was on the trip. I don't think he's on the road trip.
He should not go to the Olympics.
But he said he's be ready to go to the Olympics.
Oh
I don't
my
know.
God.
And he's going to be back. I don't know. They could fly him out. I think they said he's home getting treatment. But if he's ready to go, they'll fly him out to the game, maybe against Calgary. I don't know. It just seems kind of crazy.
Do not send him to the Olympics.
How about what happened to the Rangers?
They're in a fire sale, I heard. Selling everyone.
Should we get Joe Clark on as special guest and see what
He'll freak out.
see what's going on with they lost again last night 8-4 to Ottawa.
That franchise is so bad.
What happened to the Rangers?
They're so bad.
Is Sullivan gonna get fired?
He's done. He's done.
Wow,
You're blowing up the whole team already. I mean, it's like the
And what-
Glenn thing. What do you do?
And they lost to the Devils. What
Isn't he a
10
first-year head coach?
Then they lose to the Devils like 10-1.
That was insane.
They've given
Isn't he he's a first-year head coach, right?
He's a good coach. I'm
No,
surprised.
I'm saying it's his first year as the Rangers coach.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like the Glenn thing.
Mike
What do you
Sullivan.
do?
I
Whole
guess
team's in fire sale.
I guess it's a fire sale pretty soon.
It's
I mean,
like
wow.
Sauce gone, Quinnen gone. Who else is on fire sale watch?
Teen Wolf?
Joke. It's a joke.
I guess Panarin, he's
He's
gone.
gone.
The bread man.
Yep, he's
Wow.
gone.
Well, Shesterkin's out, so that doesn't help. I mean, they got Quick going in the goal, but still,
The
I'm
Islanders need to
shocked.
make a move for a premium player here.
I mean, they're 10 games out of. I mean, they're 10 points. I mean, it's not the end of the world. They go to a win streak, but I don't.
I'm saying they lost a lot of guys like Palmieri. They lost.
No, I'm talking
They
about the
lost the other
Rangers.
guy.
The Rangers, not the Islanders.
Oh,
Talking about the Rangers, man. Get your head into the game, okay? We're still
Rangers aren't
talking.
making the playoffs.
We're talking
They're
about.
in fire sale mode. If
We're,
someone
t-
says fire sale mode, they're not making the freaking
we're talking
playoffs.
about the Rags, and they're playing like a bunch of rags.
Yep, yes they are.
No, the Isles will be all right. I mean, I hope that tonight's a tough game. They're in Edmonton. They play Connor McDavid and Draisaitl. But you know what? The Isles, we'll see what happens. I mean, they got they're doing all right. I mean, this is a really tough road trip. So we'll see what happens.
I was watching some podcasts. Some guy was saying, "Why can't the Jets find a Matthew Schaefer?" I was
Oh
like, "That's
boy.
impossible."
Well, the Jets would draft Mendoza. He'd turn into a piece of butter. They'd find him at church. I think he just goes to church all day.
Mendoza looks so good, but like, it's like I would take Mendoza, but
I'm not
next
huge
year's
on him.
draft looks
I'm
so
not
much
huge.
better.
I think Mendez will be good. I don't know how good, but I think.
Like you look at next year's players, like oh my god.
Yeah,
That's what you're saying yourself.
2027 is gonna be is the draft. You know what? I have no problem.
I have
think
no problem waiting.
Devontae
Not
Moore
gonna be good next year.
Devontae Moore going back to school is probably the best thing for the Jets that ever happened.
Like you draft, like the Jets right now, they have like 90 million in cap space, like going on to next year, right? Because obviously you got to pay Garrett Wilson that 30 mil. Like you're gonna build the team. You're gonna get a good roster for when that guy comes in 27 and get going here. Like I'm drafting defense.
They can't even get a defensive coordinator.
If they draft, I saw reports of Wink Martindale. No, no, no.
I don't want. Listen, I'm a Michigan fan. I want no part of Wink Martindale. I really don't.
I want Jim Leonard.
That's who I want.
Exactly.
And maybe
He
they're
would get
waiting.
the corners going.
I wonder. Well, they could
Quarterback
talk.
coach.
They
Look
could
what he
talk
did
to
with
him now.
Surtain.
Yep.
Just get him over here.
Maybe
Overpay Woody Johnson. That's your special.
Would you leave Denver to go to the Jets?
I mean, ex-Jet. And they're probably paying more money. It's all about the money at the end of the day.
Yeah, Woody's the cheapest piece of shit in the world. I mean, he's
What
like.
do you mean he's throwing contracts around left and right?
Yeah, but he's
Woody Johnson's still paying for 3 coaches, probably.
That's why he's not changing coaches. That stupid ass. He's still playing Sala.
You have to give Glenn another year. Like I know I've been saying for the past year, like if you fire Glenn, you'd be like, what are you doing? You need to give him a chance. I mean, give Glenn another year. You know he's the first head coach to be fired next year because how bad he is.
Yeah,
Keep him. Let Harbaugh develop at the Woody's brain about how good the Giants are.
I'm going both ways. I mean, I'm 50-50. I'm probably 55-50 or 45 that they should have fired him because my whole thing, Matt, is you're a defensive specialist. You fired your defensive coordinator who you brought in, Wilkes. You didn't have one interception. You broke a record.
That's bad, but I mean, look at the guys he's had.
Yeah, I mean, once they gave up Sauce and they gave up Williams,
not even Sauce and Quinn. They were still 0-7 before that.
They suck. But they were in they were in a couple of the early games. They did play pretty. They played well in Tampa Bay.
We had a better quarterback play.
They played Pittsburgh pretty tough in the opener, right?
That's the only good game field.
They played Denver. They were beating Denver in Denver.
No, in London.
Oh, it was in London. You're
that
right.
was the
You're
play
right.
where remember he was sitting on the sideline.
Yeah.
There's moments of Glenn where it's just like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's
like the timeout. It was like 39 seconds. He's standing on the sideline, like looking at his guys, like, what should I do?
Well, you could tell also his hair got a lot grayer during the year. He looked like old man Glenn.
Nah, they just need better quarterback play. Do you think they bring Brees back?
No.
Really?
I think they could franchise him and maybe trade him. That's what I'm doing. I'd franchise him.
I franchise and trade him too, because you're not paying that contract.
No, just you know what? You franchise
Keep the
him.
asset.
It's a business deal. You franchise him and you trade him.
Even if you trade him, like mid-season, you're only paying like half of it too.
But then again, he's been a good Jet. They're pretty loyal. They might just say, if you don't want to play here, goodbye, and they might just let him go.
I think they should franchise him.
Well, I would think they would
move him
franchise
on draft day, and
then why didn't
say
you move
Love
on?
falls to 16, they might take Love if they trade. It depends on what they do with Brees or take a running back.
He's not falling to 16.
I know the Chiefs are probably take him at 9.
Yeah, there's no way he's falling to 16. No freaking
I think
way.
the Chiefs are gonna take him. I watched a little mock drafts. They had the Chiefs
No, I think
every time.
that makes sense, right?
Yeah, especially because Mahomes is hurt and get him on the get him going.
No,
early.
I could see him going there. They don't really have a great. I mean, what's his name? Pinocchio didn't do any. I call him
Pacheco.
Pinocchio. He sucked. I thought he'd be
They're
good,
gonna
and
they're cutting him. He's done. All
he's terrible, Pinocchio.
right. So who's your top prize? You want defensive edge rusher first
I'd
pick?
take it. I'd take if this kid does well in the game. What's the game? Monday night, Indiana. It's Indiana. What do you call
Bain?
it?
You want Bain?
I like Bain.
Hold on, let me look up their sizes really quick.
No, I want to talk about how Ohio State's. I mean, I want to see Averill in the combine, but I'm sure he's pretty good.
Arvel Reese size. Because I mean, Bain is. I've watched Bain play. He's like, oh my
I
god.
just did a
So
mock.
Arvel Reese is 6'4", 243.
That's pretty
His
good.
arms are like he's like a
Yeah,
Micah Parsons basically.
I
He's a
think
linebacker, could do anything.
I think you got to take him.
He's huge. Let's
Yeah,
see,
Bain.
Ruben Bain.
Bain's pretty big too, isn't he?
Ruben Bain size.
He's not the guy from
Ruben
Bain.
Bain is 6'3", 270 pounds.
Oh, he's huge.
But his arm length is 30 and 3/4 inches.
He's not the Bane from Batman, is he?
Let me see arm length because people are saying his arm length is the problem with Bane. This guy's arm length is 34. They're almost 35 inches.
What's
Arvel Reese. Bane is like 5 inches shorter, so he's shorter arms. But
who
I
does?
mean, Bane is pure power.
Bane.
Bane's arm, no, his arms are shorter. They say.
Yeah. Who's
So,
faster? I wonder. I mean, Arvell Reese is
yeah,
faster.
he's
Right?
like a Micah Parsons.
Yeah,
Bane is like your power guy.
they need him because you kind of know what the hell did McDonald do at the end of the year? He did shit.
You would go Bane.
I don't know. No, I go Reese.
Reese is because
Yeah,
you can move Reese around and do anything like Micah Parsons.
We need a rush. I mean, we have nobody.
We need a special guy. Like
we
don't
also
have.
we also need another defensive lineman to take Williams' place.
I think I think they do let that second round pick early. Say like a really good defensive tackle's there.
We need
Sitting right in front of you.
we need another corner.
We could get a D tackle in free agency too. They have money.
Yeah, and we need corners.
What they do in free agency is going to determine what they do.
It's going to be a really interesting offseason for the Jets. I got to say, I just hope they.
I have no hope for next year though with Glenn.
Let's hope they nail it and they become competitive. That's all we can hope for, right?
No, we're done.
We're done. All right, Hammer. You want to end this?
Yeah, I just want to talk a little Mets.
Oh God! Now I really want to end it. What's there to talk about the Mets? They
still
suck.
a little breaking news: the Mets and Kyle Tucker, the 20-year-old star outfielder, he's making his decision today on his deal. So the three teams have been after him are the Mets, Blue Jays, and the Dodgers. But if the Dodgers and the Blue Jays get him, they have to like get rid of some draft picks because of how much money they spent.
Mets are not getting anybody.
No, but Steve Cohen yesterday got involved with negotiations.
Oh, that's good.
So Stearns is I can't stand that guy.
Yeah, I know you're not a big Stern guy. Well, he's got one more year left. I think Stern and the manager are definitely on the hot seat. The Mets don't
That's
make the
all the
play.
Mets news.
If the Mets don't make the playoffs this year or whatever,
It's gonna be a
it's over. It's over. It's
everyone's
over.
done.
All right, Maddie.